Hello and welcome to Loveless on Lockdown, a visual novel with a sadly still quite relevant setting. Yes, we're talking about that kind of lockdown. I only played the very beginning of this to get a bit of a feel for it, but yeah, it's supposed to have 2 routes and 5 endings. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. It's Friday evening and I'm video conferencing with my family. We're celebrating the 2nd birthday of my nephew Michael. I can't lie, I'm tearing up. I'm blaming the pandemic and all its resulting restrictions in the Philippines. Because of the COVID-19 crisis, I couldn't pay my brother and my sister-in-law any visits. I missed so many magical moments of my baby nephew growing up. As I blubber to my family about all my regrets, they only laugh and tease me. You should have landed a boyfriend before the lockdowns took effect. Then you wouldn't be so lonely right now. Kuya, why do you always bully me like this? My sister-in-law backs me up. Gently but firmly, she chides my brother. She tells him not to antagonize me. But of course, my mother decides at this point to ventilate her unwanted opinions. Your Kuya has a point, you know. Mara, if only you weren't so stubborn. If you listened to me when I told you to hurry up and tie the knot, who knows? You could be in quarantine with a good husband right now. Maybe even with a child as cute as Michael. Ma, come on. How many times do I have to tell you? I had my reasons for ending things with Seth. Plus, I don't want my own kids. Never did. You only think you don't want kids. I thought so too. Then I met your papa. Your papa helped me understand why building a family and a home is important. Oh boy, don't we all love this kind of discussion? Isn't that right, Pa? Pa only grunts. When Ma's going on a tirade like this, he doesn't like to interfere. As for my sister-in-law, she also stays silent. Sure, my sister-in-law is sympathetic to my plight, but she gets that this discussion is confined to the immediate family. Though stung by my mother's words, I put on a brave face as the conversation sputters out on a sour note. I smile as we all say our goodbyes. Finally, I jab on the button to exit the video conference. I blow out a massive sigh. What a downer ending to a birthday party. Seeking solace now, I shoot a Mate app message to Wallflower95, my closest online friend. Ugh, I can't believe my mother. Why? What happened? Girl, she practically guilt-tripped me for dumping my ex-boyfriend. On this, the sin of being single in my late 20s. I may as well be a shriveled old lady in my mother's eyes. My ex was so toxic. The freaking bane of my existence. Kicking his controlling butt to the curb 2 years ago was the best decision I ever made. Yes, man can truly be the worst. Give me all your juicy stories about your ex-boyfriends. Wanna commiserate with someone who gets it. No ex-boyfriends, I'm afraid. My exes were women. What? You're a lesbian? Nice! Can't believe I'm only finding out now. Regrettably, no. Not a lesbian. I'm a man, as straight as they come. Didn't you say it's your best online, best friend, or best online friend? Sure, but why wouldn't you know he's a man? OMG, why did I always assume you were a gal like me? We vibed instantly when we first talked on the BTBB Pinoy forums. Guess that's why I always saw you as the BFF I never had in my all-girls high school. I'm so sorry. No, I get it. No, I get it. I'm used to it. I honestly don't mind. Most people in the BTBB fandom are women after all. This isn't the first time I've been mistaken as one. I won't make the same mistake again. Promise. Hey, don't sweat it. If you really want to make it up to me, let me lead our next co-op mission. You're on. I'ma be the best support you've ever had. I won't go rogue this time, I swear. I'm looking forward to it. Logging out in a bit, by the way. Gotta shop for my weekly groceries. Today? Don't you usually go on Saturdays? Bruh, can't wait till tomorrow. I need ice cream. My comfort food. Ice cream is my one true way to cheer up when I'm in a foul mood. Don't judge. I'm not judging. Take care of yourself out there. Talk to you later. Okay then. I rise from the bed. I snatch my bag and sweep everything I need inside it. Last but definitely not least, I retrieve my freshly laundered cloth mask. As I head for the door, I hook the elastics behind my ears, then adjust the mask so that it properly covers my nose. As you should, thank you. Sprite is so cute. Okay, time to go. As I enter the elevator to head down, I nod at the single person standing inside. The guy makes no response whatsoever. The elevator stops at the lower floor to let in an older woman. Because of the 3-person limit, there won't be any more stops. For some reason, the woman is glaring daggers at the guy, but he doesn't respond to her either. Seemingly incensed due to being ignored, the woman whips out her smartphone. She starts speaking loudly, obnoxiously. Mara, remind me to speak to the admin of the Goldray apartment when I get back. I need to file a complaint. How can they allow mainland Chinese to continue living in this building? Mara, I'm telling you, the sheer irresponsibility, the incompetence. I notice the guy flinching while listening to these words. Feigning indifference, he takes his phone from his pocket, but his ears have flushed red. Should I speak up? If I make a big deal out of this, I may risk making the poor guy feel even more uncomfortable. First decision, stand up for the stranger or mind my own business. I have to stand up, come on. That's right, I need to stand up for what's just. I press my phone against my ear and commence speaking loudly to absolutely no one. Hello, is this the admin office of the Goldray apartment? I need to file a complaint. Yes, for the past 2 years I've lived here. I've had no major issues. However, the admin has been sloppy as of late. How can you permit racists and bigots to reside in this building? How irresponsible. How incompetent. The woman freezes. Slowly, she turns toward me, her expression as sour as calamansi? I don't know that. With my mission of getting her to shut up accomplished, I now say a brisk goodbye to my phone. Brusque? Isn't it brisk? Oh well. Grumbling, the woman escapes from the elevator once we reach the next floor, although that obviously wasn't her original stop. As for the guy, he simply keeps staring down at his phone. Sure, I don't expect to be thanked, but it would be nice to at least be acknowledged. Oh well, I mean, we did the right thing there. So, that's all we need. Okay. Careful to abide by all the applicable health and safety protocols, I shop for my weekly necessities. Next up, the frozen food section. I can't wait to get home and dig into some scrumptious ice cream. Yum. On the way to the frozen food section, however, I pause to admire the juicy apples in the fruit stall. There are no other customers here, so I saunter forward to more closely examine the luscious red fruits. Just then, a pleasant voice calls my attention. I raise my head to look. What can I get you? Fuji apples? Red delicious? Such wide eyes, full of soul, depth, expression. Even though I can only see half of this man's face, I can tell that he's my ideal type. Who knew that such dreamboats worked here on weekdays? From now on, I should do my groceries every Friday. The stranger squints at my stupefied expression. He repeats his question. Can I get you anything? Without thinking, I blurt out a response. Your name? In apparent confusion, the stranger raises his eyebrows. His voice comes out muffled due to his mask. Grey. Belatedly, I'm struck by the weirdness of my own behavior for the entirety of this interaction. I scurry away without another word. Yeah, please don't... I mean, she was startled, but please don't flirt with people at the workplace. It's not nice. Off to the frozen food section. As I'm stacking cartons of my favorite ice cream brand in my shopping cart, my family's words reverberate around my skull. So lonely, my brother called me. So stubborn, said my mother. As infuriating as they can be, they may have a point. Maybe I am lonely. Maybe I am too stubborn. Maybe this moment is fate, and I shouldn't keep fighting it. Should I just go for it? Should I take this reckless shot at romance? Make a move on the stranger, don't make a fool of myself. Well, I just said not to flirt with people in the workplace, so I think I'm going to abide with that, and yeah, I mean, we saw what the other option was, right? So, nah. Right, I shouldn't make a fool of myself. Well, that's not the reason why I chose that, but okay. I shouldn't act so desperate just because my family likes to torment me. Well, that too. Besides, I'm blowing everything out of proportion. This isn't fate. This is only a regular old Friday. I head to the cash register to pay for my items. I then go home for the night. Back home, I unwind with a carton of Rocky Road ice cream by my side. I'm playing Bubble Tea Brewer Bros, my favorite game in the world. As I'm watering my pixelated plants, my laptop pings. It's a new message on Mate app from Wallflower95. I opened the new message. Not playing BTBB tonight? I'm logged in actually, just in invisible mode. Mood. I see. How's your ice cream, incidentally? Heaven. Pure heaven. Thanks for asking. Are you full yet? I imagine it would take about 10 cartons of this deliciousness to make me full. Why do you ask? Because you'll need to eat a slice of humble pie. How else will you serve at the second in command for our co-op mission? LMAO, can I take a rain check on missions? Postpone the wild fun till next time? I'm feeling a relaxing grind tonight. Farming, brewing, redecorating my cottage. That sort of stuff. Yeah, no problem. Can I still talk your ear off, even if you're in full relaxation mode? Dude, do you even have to ask? I'm your designated sounding board, aren't I? You know what they say, even if your bestie talks one ear off, you have another ear left. That's why God gave us 2 ears. Ah yes, that very popular and enduring saying. So, what's up? Today I was pissed off about something. Long story. Point is, my mind spiraled back to that dark place. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Don't worry about it. But around an hour ago, I felt so alone. I badly needed to talk to someone, so, of course, I called my therapist. And what did she tell you? Nothing. I received an automated voice message. The number you have dialed is out of service. OMG, that sucks. What can I say? That automated response did wonders for my colorful history of abandonment issues. Anyway, my therapist emailed to explain. Her smartphone had been hacked, so she had her line disconnected. Oh boy. I get it though. I've heard that cyber attacks have been getting more and more aggressive lately. As a programmer, I can confirm that the shadowy cabal of cybercriminals is thriving these days. But I haven't gotten to the best part of the story yet. Oh, the suspense! Tell me now. When sending the email, my therapist forgot to use the BCC feature. In other words, every client's email address was broadcasted to all other clients. So much for doctor-patient confidentiality, huh? Yikes! I even recognized a couple of recipients, one of whom I used to see in the office every day before the quarantine. Double yikes! Double yikes is right. If nothing else, that major blunder showed me that I'm not the only one struggling. If I have to suffer, at least I'm suffering with 20 others. I'm not alone. Of course you're not alone. I'm always here for you. Don't you ever forget that. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Hey, can I say something? Something that's a little cheesy, I suppose? Sure. I happen to love cheese. Give me a good chunk of Gouda and I'll demolish it gladly. Same. Good to know. Okay, here's the thing. I'm so thankful that I met you this year. With the pandemic and all, things have been hard on me, as it has been on everybody. Everything sucks, sure, but at least I got to know you. it means so much to me. Just knowing I have someone with whom I can play games or talk nonsense. Someone to whom I can rant without being judged. So, thank you. Thank you for being you. Wallflower 95's words are turning blurry. I only then realized that my eyes are swimming. I understand what he means because that's how I feel about him too. I can tell him this, but I suspect he already knows. How many times have I ranted to him about Kuya or Ma or Pa getting on my nerves? How many times have I moaned to him about the repetitive aspects of my work as a freelance researcher? I perk up as an idea comes to me, something I can do instead of telling him something he already knows. I can send him a gift on BTBB, funky decor he can display in his cottage. This is all so real and so cute. And also, do we all have the same suspicion who Wallflower 95 may be? Okay, listen up. I gotta tell you 3 things. 1. Your cheese is the tastiest kind of cheese. I mean, what the fuck, you're making me tear up already. Tear up here. 2. You are the literal best. My favorite part of 2020 by far. 3. To show you how much I appreciate you, I'm sending you something on BTBB. Keep an eye out. I'm only saying this stuff because it's true. Can't wait to see what you're sending me. My eyes are wide, my body is ready. With a smile, I make my BTBB avatar go to the cottage improvement shop. I chat up the shop owner. I then scroll past the cheaper decor to get to the gold tier offerings. Wallflower 95 likes all shades of purple, so a lava lamp of that color may work. On the other hand, a flamingo chair may match the kitsch aesthetic of his cottage. What a choice, by the lavender lava lamp or the flamingo wrought iron chair? Oh, I'd love to see pictures of both to make a choice. So either the color or the aesthetic matching him. Both sounds kind of nice. I'm going with the lamp. Let's go for the lavender lava lamp. Upon completing the transaction, I send the gift to Wallflower 95. I go on Mate app again to see whether Wallflower 95 appreciates his new decor. So, what do you think? That is a very rad gift from a very rad person. Thanks a lot. I even got it in your favorite color. Yeah, I noticed. I'm putting it in the living room, right beneath my jellyfish chandelier. Nice. This way, whenever guests come over, you can have an impromptu party in your living room. Yep, my thoughts exactly. By the way, I'm thinking of visiting Olivieri's Popping Boba factory tonight. Wanna come with? Yeah, let's do it. I miss that orange orangutan already. That lovable goofball. It's not enough for you to sleep next to a giant plush of Olivieri? Olivieri is still the best Christmas gift I've ever given myself. All the companionship I crave with none of the risks? Your Honor, I rest my case. This is really making me want to play Animal Crossing, which I'll probably do later. It's the next day, Saturday, a lazy afternoon. Like most other weekends in the year of our Lord and Savior 2020, I'm bummed out in bed and waiting for my life to get started. I'm checking out random TV shows, stuff I see acquaintances raving about across various social media platforms. As a particularly boring Kismet Flick series drones on, I scroll through various group chats on my phone. When my friends tag me in memes, I reply with love cry emojis. I've seen these jokes before, but it's the thought that counts. Mate app now alerts me to a new message. It's from the one person I've been waiting all day to see online. I jolt out of my lethargic state. A smile instantly spreads over my face. I liked your gift so much that I posted a BTBB screenshot on my only social media account with my real name. Believe me, I was ready to be ignored or to be called out as the weep I am, but that's not what happened. Ooh, what happened then? Surprise, surprise, the comments were actually positive. A few closet BTBB players crawled out of the woodwork to express their envy for my gold tier decor. I wanna read the comments. Link it to me! Oh, wait, the account has your real name, doesn't it? Never mind then. LMAO, I'm not a scammer trying to trick you into divulging your personal info. Nah, it's fine. I don't mind you finding out my name. My name's so dull and generic as to be virtually unstalkable. Plus, I'm a nobody. I'm more self-conscious about my appearance, but my account doesn't have any photos like that. Okay. I click on the Facebook link that Wallflower95 sends me. My eyes immediately gravitate toward his name. Jian Zhang. He may have called it dull, but to my ears at least, the name has a nice ring to it. I hope I'm not butchering it too much. As he claimed, he doesn't display images of his face. But there are other photos posted from before the COVID-19 outbreak. Streets bustling with pedestrians. A shopping district strung with fairy lights for the holiday season. A concrete overpass in shadow against the backdrop of an urban sunset. Fiery yellows and oranges. All these sights are so achingly familiar. Is it possible that Wallflower95 and I lived in the same city this entire time? A ping from my laptop. I just then remember what I'm supposed to be looking at. I scroll swiftly through the comments section of the BTBB screenshot that Wallflower95 posted. So, what do you think? Yeah, boy, let them all know you're an alpha in the wild world of BTBB. Alpha? Now that's definitely a word no one but you would ever use to describe me. By the way, I don't mean to be creepy, but I just have to ask. You don't live in Pasig, do you? Or at least close to the city? OMG, I sound like a stalker. I'm just guessing based on the photos you posted. Sorry, I'll shut up now, I swear. Fine, yes, I live in Pasig. I don't know how to pronounce it. Do you live here too? Yep, at Artigas Center. Same. That's so weird. Never would have guessed we'd be this close. Yeah, to be honest, I'm freaking out a bit over here. Or freaking out a lot. Can I ask you something? Sure, ask me anything. Would you ever want to meet up? I mean, not right now. Not when pandemic is raging and people are dying. Obviously. Obviously. But hypothetically, would you? People do meet up with their online friends IRL. It happens all the time. What do you think? Do you want to meet me in person? Nice try. I asked you first. Be that as it may, I won't answer your question unless you answer first. I mean, we wouldn't have asked if we didn't want to, right? For some reason or another, my heart is thumping loudly now. While Wallflower95 and I have always gotten along effortlessly, we've never talked about such things. Seeing my closest online friend face to face, why does such a simple prospect make me feel this way? What should I say? Should I tell Wallflower95 I want to see him? What if I end up scaring him away? Besides, don't I enjoy the way things are right now? I don't want him to suspect that I've had motives beyond friendship. Well, just meeting up doesn't mean anything in that regard. I mean, not to me, maybe to some people. And in terms of scaring him away, I think if he wasn't interested at all, he wouldn't have sprung the question back to us, right? He would have said outright, not comfortable, or like, change the topic. I don't know. So, the choice is, should we tell him we should meet up sometime? Or I'm satisfied with the way we are now? Well, considering I have a high suspicion who he is, and either way, as long as you're smart about it and meet in a public place, etc., there's really no harm in meeting online people. And of course, there can be it can be difficult because of course people are always a little different online, like in writing, than they are in real life. We don't want to think it is that way, but it is that way. Like, the vibes can be quite different if you talk to someone in real life than just over chat. But why not take the chance, right? So, I want to meet up. Yeah, I should just go for it. Be honest about my feelings. Not gonna lie, I do want to see you. You're such a blast to talk to online. I just know you'll be even more fun in person. That's a relief. I want to meet you too. It's crossed my mind even before I realized we were close by. But if you told me otherwise, I might have lied and denied it. Really? That's kinda sad. Not as sad as being the only one interested in taking things further. Isn't it scary to admit you want more from someone? Is Wallflower95 saying what I think he's saying? If my heart was thumping loudly before, it's outright thrashing against my ribcage now. You're right, that is scary. But worth it, right? Totally worth it. Hey, do you mind if I call you by your name, now that I know what it is? Of course not. Call me whatever you want. How about you? Do you mind divulging your name? Mara. That's my real name. Mara. A lovely name for a lovely person. I don't even need to see you to know that for sure. Oh, come on. My face is suddenly alarmingly hot. This guy, this Jian. The nerve of him including the word wallflower in his username when, in actuality, his flirting style is so smooth. Jian. Yes? Nothing. I just wanted to try saying it.
Does it feel weird, using that name?
No way, it suits you. I can't explain it, but it just does.
Well then, Mara, shall we go on that co-op mission you still owe me? What do you say?
I say let's do it. Let's freaking go. Dream team of the century coming through.
Dream team of the century, huh? I'm liking the sound of that.
We intend to go on a single co-op mission, then revel over the heaps of our spoils for the day. But one mission morphs into 2, then 3, then 4. Loot piles up in our inventory, but we just keep going for more. Our party differs depending on which of our BTBB buddies are online, but it's always either Gian or I who acts as a party leader. Whenever Gian leads, missions tend to abide by a strategically sound sequence of events. Whenever I lead, however, it's every man for himself. Grab your own gold and good luck getting out of there on your own. I do, however, stay behind every time to save the skins of neophyte party members. So, while higher level players have more faith in Gian's technical prowess, lower level players are loyal to my leadership.
This is far off from what I play, but sure. Sounds fun for some people, I guess.
The sun is rising beyond my window when I finally consider getting some shut-eye.
Wow, I'm beat. Oh. Sometimes I don't know when transitions are coming, oops.
Bruh, I'm gonna crash. I can't anymore.
Same. I was nodding off by the end of that last one, to be honest. There's one good thing we're getting from staying up this late, though. Or this early.
Which is what?
The sunrise. Such an exquisite color.
I would have taken you for a sunset aficionado, based on your Facenook photos.
I like both sunrises and sunsets. They're equally pretty, just in different ways.
I'm officially claiming the sunrise camp, so you have no choice but to stand sunsets from now on.
Okay. As you wish. I'll take what I can get. I've already told you that I appreciate the meek willy.
Oh god, I'm talking nonsense now. Well, it's a sign I should call it a night. Nighty-night, Jan. Have Olivieri sweet dreams.
Good night, Mara. Sending Olivieri sweet dreams back to you.
It's only after I've logged out and crawled beneath my blanket when the humiliation of my last words to Gian hits me. That Olivieri pun has to be the worst I've ever made in my life. Gian must be nothing less than a saint to let a joke that unfunny slide so easily. Yeah, also people should get exasperated at bad puns. I love bad puns, but what I love even more is the reaction of people going, ugh. I mean, that's half the fun, isn't it? Oh. A late Sunday afternoon. I've set out to remedy a crucial failing of my last trip to the grocery. My stock of ice cream is dangerously low. I may not survive the next week without enough sugary fortification. Remembering what happened there last time, I've opted to avoid going to the grocery. Come on.
I mean, I somewhat get it. Social awkwardness, hello, but that wasn't that bad.
Luckily, a nearby convenience store carries my favorite brand of ice cream. As I head back to the apartment, I notice that someone seems to be following me. This person isn't breaching any distancing protocols, but he isn't lagging too far behind me either. Oh, don't I recognize this guy? Isn't he a tenant of a Gold Ray apartment too? Ah yes, we were both in the elevator last Friday, together with that insufferable woman spouting her bigotry. The guy isn't paying any attention to me, so I ignore him too. I stare off into the sky instead. Oh, that's a nice sunset. I wonder what Jian would think about that. I should send him a picture. An abandoned construction site obstructs my view, so I decide to wait for a better vantage point before snapping any photos. As my apartment building comes into view, so too does the sky. This will do nicely. Just as I'm about to extract my smartphone from my pocket, I notice that my co-tenant is busy with the exact same goal. This guy is holding up his phone against the sky in an attempt to secure a snapshot of the vivid sunset hues. As I silently watch him, a strange feeling descends over me, an inkling of the inexplicable importance of this moment. Instead of taking a picture of my own, I activate my phone's mobile data feature to access Mate app. Smart girl. I take a surreptitious glance sideward. The guy has stopped snapping photos by now. He's looking down at his phone, thumbs tapping rapidly over the screen, seemingly in the process of drafting a message. Just in time, my phone vibrates to notify me of a new message. I don't know how to break this to you, but the Sunset Camp has clobbered the sunrises today. You'd better switch allegiances while you can. Don't worry, I'll keep your defection a secret. Do you require proof? I glance at my co-tenant once more. He neither looks up nor appears aware of my presence beside him. My phone commences vibrating again. As expected, I'm receiving pictures of the vivid orange sky. The same sunset, the same location, the same angle. My mystical hunch transforms into something close to mathematical certainty. It turns out, after all this time, that Jian and I were living not only in the same district, but also in the exact same building. How can this be? What's going on? Now that I've realized the truth, I should let him know. Shouldn't I? Yes, I should try saying his name. Jian. He gives no sign that he's heard me. Am I mistaken after all? Should I just leave this stranger, whoever he is, alone? No, it can't be a mistake. It's too much of a coincidence. I call his name again, a little louder this time. Jian. Jian. Still nothing. I then notice that he's wearing wireless earbuds. That should explain why he can't hear me. Boy, you should be aware of your surroundings, especially if you're wearing headphones. But okay. What should I do? I obviously can't tap his shoulder. Considering the public health crisis, people take offense to physical contact. Should I wave to catch his attention? Or should I send a message to let him know I'm right beside him? Wave at him, send a message. I think in any other situation I would wave, but considering that they know each other from online, sending him a message makes more sense and is
instant proof who we are, so I'll send a message.
It feels distinctly stalkerish to be doing this, even though that's obviously not the situation. But what else can I do if Gianna's going to keep being so oblivious to the live human being right next to him? I begin typing on my smartphone. I concede defeat. Please do adopt me into the Sunset Camp.
You're conceding without any struggle whatsoever?
Was my proof persuasive enough to break your spirit? Don't need proof. I happen to be looking at the sky too. I can see the sunset's beauty with my own eyes.
Really? What a coincidence.
LMAO, a coincidence is one way to call it. Hey, you know what I love to do while skywatching?
What?
Eat ice cream. Ice cream goes with everything, but especially with croissant moons and blood orange suns.
What? What a way to describe that. I'm sold. I'm even hungry now.
Care to join me then? Ice cream party in 5?
Sounds fun. I don't have ice cream right now, unfortunately. Will a bowl of Lucky Charms suffice?
You don't need Lucky Charms. And you don't need ice cream either. I can share mine.
Are you actually going to deliver a tub of ice cream to me?
No, you can get it here. Just look to your right. But we've been standing here for ages, so it's melty now. With a mixture of apprehension and amusement, I watch as he reads my latest message and freezes. As stiffly as can be, he twists his neck to stare at me. By way of greeting, I lift the cloth bag with the half-melted cartons of ice cream. Eyes still glued to mine, he finally removes his wireless earbuds. I noticed that the sunset photos blowing up my phone were from this exact same location and angle. You're Gian, aren't you? Otherwise known as Wallflower 95? I wanted to formally introduce myself. I'm Mara.
Mara?
In response to everything I've said, he only echoes my name. Just one word, but the deep and husky quality of his voice is undeniable. It's the type of voice that can conceivably silence an entire room. Unexpected, given his understated appearance. My own voice is sheepish as I speak again. Is that a yes to the party then? If we stand here any longer, we'll have to split a carton of ice cream soup. I hold my breath, waiting for him to say something. Anything. But he doesn't say anything. He only looks more and more petrified with every passing second. He then bolts away without warning, straight to the Gold Ray apartment. Enshrouded in the cloud of dust he's kicked up in his escape, I can only gape in utter shock. Once I've arrived back in the apartment, I'm dreading checking my tab. What is Gian even going to say? Will he berate me for infringing upon his sacred personal space? Does he hate me now? Has he always hated me? Why wasn't he happy to see me when I was so excited to finally meet him? The thing is, neither of us planned to meet. It just happened. Serendipity. just like all those cheesy Kismet flicks rom-coms. But what if he presumes I plotted for this fateful moment to happen, hunted him down, got my own place in this building? Gian, a man so sweet and sincere that I assumed he was a woman for months. This Gian now sees me as a creep. My most trusted confidante, and no less than my favorite part of 2020, now hates me. I don't think this is true. This seems more like he was overwhelmed, maybe has social anxiety, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. This blows. This is the absolute worst. After a bath, I go on Kismetflix to watch the most obnoxious movie I can find. Full of gunfire and explosions. A thunderous score. I just want to turn my brain off. But at several points of the movie, I still find myself dabbing at the corners of my eyes, upset over what happened. After the movie is done and there's nothing left to distract me, I finally log into my tab. There are 20 unread messages from Wolfthor95 here. Why so many? How many ways can he phrase the message that we've crossed the line and can't go back to the way we used to be? Mara, I'm so sorry. I panicked. I messed up. I'm so sorry. Do you know the feeling when your chest sizes up and you're all at once out of breath and breathing too fast? I had such a distinct image of you in my head. You're funny and competitive and irreverent, and your voice, or at least the way I imagined your voice to be based on your words, was so clear to me. But then you appeared out of thin air suddenly beside me, and nothing like I'd pictured you at all. That's what I'm saying, It's different when you talk to someone online to real life, like you cannot... As I said, do take a chance if you feel safe to do so, but don't have like too specific of expectations. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but it's a strange thing. I can't wrap my mind or heart around it. At least not yet. But I'd like to, if you'd only give me a chance to redeem myself and be a part of your life. The way I acted was unacceptable, I know. I confess that with me such things happen more often than I'd like. When I'm overwhelmed, which isn't rare, I run away. I remove myself from the situation to process it in private. It's one of many things I'm working through in therapy. I can't tell you how sorry I am to show you that side of me. During our first encounter, when I've been yearning this whole time to meet you personally and know you deeply. I do realize we've met before, brushing shoulders in the building, crashing carts in the grocery, prowling streets. And Friday in the elevator. For obvious reasons, I don't count these as encounters, especially that horrid last one. I want to start over. I want to start something real with a soul, and I already adore even while it... What? With a soul I already adore, even while it intimidates me. To see a face more delicately formed than the crude collage my mind constructed using other faces. Please let me know if you're amenable to the possibility of a rekindled connection, despite my strange behavior. What vocabulary? Of course, if you only want to laugh about the way I ran, or the way I stared at you as if you were a ghost, feel free to slip hate mail under my door. I will welcome anything if it's by your hand.
Unit 1402. Oh, wow.
Whew. After I'm done reading all these messages, I'm the one who's overwhelmed now. Okay, it's safe to say Jian doesn't hate me. Not even close. I completely misinterpreted this way his act of running away. Leaning against my giant Olivieri plushie, I attempt to formulate my response. I shovel spoonfuls of ice cream into my mouth. It's no good. No words I possess, no matter how much I try to rearrange them, can match the intensity of Jian's Mate app monologue. As I slump backward in defeat, Olivieri's fuzzy arm flops over my shoulder, as if to tell me everything will be okay. Olivieri. For an inanimate object, this orange orangutan can certainly comfort me without fail. Just like this carton of Rocky Road ice cream. Then an inspired idea comes to me. An honest-to-God flashbulb moment. A way to tell Jian without words that I care, that I understand and want the same things from him as he wants from me. Yes, this is the right answer. Up on the apartment's 14th floor, I carefully position Olivieri in front of a certain door. I rope Olivieri's long arms around the ice cream carton perched over its lap. Propped up against the orangutan's chest is a sheet of paper with a message. My owner took me for a spin in the washing machine, the message says. As such, I come bringing comfort and safe hugs. My owner hopes to soon replace my role as courier, the message goes on. Until then, please return me to Unit 1105. I nod once I'm satisfied. So cute. I thoroughly disinfect my hands again with sanitizer. 60% alcohol, as widely recommended. I press the doorbell 3 times. I then stride down the hallway toward the elevators that can take me back. It takes months of in-depth discussion. Together, Jian and I explore topics ranging from stringent hygiene habits to vaccination plans. We meticulously navigate every intricacy that can safeguard or jeopardize this connection between us. Only then does he finally agree to step inside my apartment. Sure, we're both still standing a cautious distance apart, but it's surreal to simply see him inside this closed space. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm so thrilled to have you here. Finally! I'm happy to be here. Even though Jian is still wearing a mask, I can tell by his eyes that he's smiling. So freaking cute! I have to repress every urge to embrace him as tightly as I can. Jian is holding Olivieri under his right arm. In this instance, he monopolized the plush for an entire month. The longest time yet. One of these days, I might finally accept that Jian needs Olivieri more than I do, and surrender my fuzzy friend for good. But first things first, I open the lid of my washing machine and ask Jian to deposit Olivieri inside. I also make Jian wash his hands with soap and water. Then we move toward the bedroom. We both sit on the bedroom floor, some 2 meters apart. Jian's eyes are silently roving around the room. he's seen parts of my apartment during Mate app video calls, but this is the first time he's seeing everything beyond the screen. He tucks down his mask to take a sip from the same silver tumbler that he carries whenever we go on walks together. He just now notices that I'm staring intently at him.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason.
Your sneaky expression betrays you. Tell me, Mara.
Fine. I'm just admiring how handsome my boyfriend is. Happy now? Within a split second, the mask is covering the lower half of his face again. Oh, you're trying to hide a blush, aren't you?
No. No, I'm not.
So evil. You don't think that I, of all people in the world, deserve to see your adorable blushing face?
I told you I'm not blushing.
Don't make me go over there and pull your mask off.
You wouldn't dare.
From my laptop, a melodic triad of pings interrupts our playful verbal sparring. What awful timing. Give me a sec. I check my laptop to see what's up.
Is it the family calling?
Huh, an invitation from Mart to an ongoing video conference? Just then, I realize my massive mistake. Oh no. I've overlooked something important in my excitement to have Gian over at my place for the first time. Oh my god, it's Kuya's 30th birthday. I totally spaced. I forgot. My family's celebrating via a Mate app party. Alarmed by this announcement, Gian starts to stand up.
I should go. I can come back another time.
Wait, please don't go. Stay. Gian hesitates.
Do you want me to hide then?
No way. You're staying here beside me. In any case, you'll have to meet my parents sooner or later, right? At this point, I pause to think about what I'm saying. No, I can't force Gian into something like this without warning. He has to want to do this.
I agree.
Are you ready for this, Gian? It's your choice. Gian seems to dwell on the question for a few seconds. He then nods.
Yes, I'm ready. I want to meet your family. They're important to you, so they matter to me too.
Thanks, Gian. I appreciate that. And so, with my boyfriend by my side, I click on the button to accept the invitation. Ending 5, accepting the video conference invitation. Okay. So yeah, that was one of the 5 endings. Do we get... There's the credits. That was fun. That was really cute. Yeah, I like that. Very... I mean, to a degree realistic. It's a game. It's cute. It was fun. Thanks for playing. Very welcome. Thanks for making this game. You've unlocked the extras menu. Access this through the main menu. Okay. Okay. If we're looking at the extras. Endings. Yeah, 1 of 5. And I think it also shows the CGs. Okay. So 1 more for the other route, I guess. Yeah, I really like that. And This game is completely free, so I will drop the link down in the description below. You can get it on itch for free and play for yourself. Maybe play this route again or choose something else. Yeah, please let me know in the comments if you liked it. Would you have chosen to go with Gian as well? Or maybe the guy at the grocery store? Leave a like and subscribe if you like this type of video, and yeah, until next time, bye bye!